In this short lecture, I'd like to talk about how to present your work effectively in written form. How do we put it on paper to make it easy to read and follow the conventions in mathematics? So let's just look at an example. Here's a problem that I gave my Math 101 students on the first day of class. Alicia is the CEO of Teeth Brush, a high-tech company whose mission is to bring teeth brushing into the internet age. One of the inventors creates a new toothbrush with an internet connection. The new toothbrush can be manufactured for $30 each. With market research and mathematical modeling, the company's analysts predict that if the toothbrush is priced at P dollars, then the number of units they can sell is given by the formula n times 2 million, n equals 2 million times 0.96 to the p. How should they price the toothbrush if they want to make as much profit as possible? So this isn't a particularly hard problem. By the way, I encourage you to try to solve it using calculus, which this solution doesn't have. But the presentation of the solution will get at some of the ideas we're looking for when we want to communicate mathematics in the style which mathematicians use. So solution. To begin, let's just pick a price for the toothbrush and see how much profit we get. Suppose we charge $35. Using the formula 1 above, we see that at a price of $35 we will sell, and then we calculate it, 479,000 toothbrushes. That tells us how many we sold, but what about the total profit? Well, if it costs $30 to make each one and we sell them for $35, then the profit per toothbrush is $5. So the total profit is, well, $5 times the 479,000 we sold is $2,396,000. But is that the best we can do? What if we charge a lot so we can make much more per toothbrush? So then we calculate that, and we see that we'll make $100 on each toothbrush, but we won't sell as many of them. And then we create a table with the first two pieces of data we've collected, the profit at a $35 price and at a $130 price. Now we simply try some more possibilities for the price until we get the following table. So now we've done a whole bunch of them. And notice that you don't need to show the detailed calculations. You can assume that your audience can do it once you've shown them how to do it once up here. So here you took them through the details of pricing it at $35 and getting the total profit. And now you can assume that your audience can handle that part for themselves and can create this table, and that they'll believe you that this table is it. So we see that the profit from the table goes up as the price goes up until somewhere between 50 and 60 it starts to go down. And so then you try a bunch more and come across the best price of about $4.50 for a profit of $5.3 million. And then answer clearly. To make the profit as much as possible, we should charge $54.50, and this will give us a profit of $5,296,370. So not a hard problem, but it captures some of the key features we're looking for in the presentation of mathematics. A clear problem statement. The solution contains complete sentences. Equations are set apart and centered on the page. So here we have equation, equation, equation. They're all set apart by a couple lines and they're centered. Notice that it does not just a bunch of calculations or just a table and an answer, but an explanation. Equations, besides being centered set apart and centered on this page, equations are numbered when we need to refer back to them. So if you go back, you'll see that that very first equation was numbered 1 because we were going to refer back to it. The other equations we never referred to again, so we didn't need to number them. A clear statement of the answer to the original question, and notice that we used the mathematical or editorial we and us. Your solution is taking the reader on a journey with you through the solution to the problem, and so that's just one convention that we use in mathematics, where we say we do this and we do that. So I hope this gives you an idea of kind of what we're looking for with the write-up for a problem, and that you'll be able to start making your own solutions look more like this. You don't have to type them, although occasionally I will ask you to, but at the very least write very neatly. I hope this helps.